Okay. I think I can see everything. Is everything kind of in view?
Am I in view?
You're not. You're not in view. You're in the other room. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see if anyone actually shows up for an impromptu live stream. They might not. They legitimately might not. Oh, like one person showed up. That's good. Like a person. Hey, how's it going, guys? Yes. All right. So that's good. All right. Have that. I just want to turn this on silent so I don't get a bunch of notifications. Hey guys, how's it going? So we have successfully moved a lot of our stuff from one place to another and set most of it up. There's been a few bits and pieces that aren't quite right yet, but we're talking with the building managers and stuff like that to try to get things settled. One thing in particular is that apparently hanging stuff up on the walls is a lot harder because most of the bracings and things are metal. So not sure how I'm gonna hang some of the stuff up. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna check some stuff out. But we just got moved in a couple days ago. Really, there's still boxes everywhere. There's still trash to be thrown out, which has to be recycled properly, and so we have to take the boxes and tear them down and bring them downstairs. But the place that we moved to is pretty awesome because it does have a concierge. So if I get a package or something, it's left down there and usually signed for, which is great. But they do have a weight limit, which I exceeded the first day by getting a new computer table and having it shipped there. Hey guys, how's everyone? If I missed you guys, but so we are officially in Atlanta now, and everything's pretty awesome. The wireless here, at least the internet signal here is really awesome. They have fiber throughout the entire building, and that's included in my lease agreement. So everything is pretty awesome. Have some really high speed, so I shouldn't have any interruptions in my streams or anything else that I do, which is nice. I'm really enjoying that. Let's see, Magnus, hey Sven, how are you doing? I'm doing really well, actually. I'm a little tired, a little sore from moving house from Tennessee to Georgia, but it's worth it in the end. I think the job opportunities and all the rest of that just so much higher. So hopefully I'll be working in the tech industry fairly soon. Got some good leads, so hopefully that'll work itself out nicely. I hope. Other than that, no, it's actually really a nice place and has a lot of amenities that I didn't think that we'd have. Devin, does this mean that you won't be coming out to Radiant Valley anymore? No, that doesn't mean I won't be showing up to Radiant Valley. It just means that like my time there is going to be kind of sparse. I wasn't aware that Radiant Valley was still meeting, at least not right now. So yeah, I didn't know that they were actually still meeting. So and I thought everything was like canceled for right now. So if you know differently, let me know. But I'm always happy to go out there. I will be visiting some of the other parks and things around Atlanta. So that'll be interesting to find a new park to go fight at. Hey, what are you doing? Yeah. Hey. likes to get into everything. But yeah, so I hope that answers your question. But you know, I guess that's COVID. We're closed for COVID, but we will be opening back up as soon as they allow contact sports again. Yeah, in Georgia they allow contact sports. And yeah, I do know that White Oak is near me, and I'll probably be going up to visit them, and do some, like, swing some sticks up there. But I visited one already, and that was like at Kennesaw University, and that was pretty good. Like, it's just fairly local people, but the numbers tend to die off when school lets out, as it's going to do, because it's kind of like a university park. Anyway, yeah, so this does mean also that I'm much closer to FWA, which I have a poster of there. But yeah, as you can tell, I don't actually have any of my background kind of set up, and I'm not sure that we're going to, because this is kind of the living room area, and it's no longer just my private shooting area. So we'll see what ends up here. It probably won't be a blank wall for very much longer, but we're going to put some stuff up, and I've kind of left that up to Ink to do, to kind of do the apartment as she sees fit, because it's all right. But yeah, I mean, that's really all we have to tell. Other than, like, everyone here has been fairly nice. It's been fairly reasonable on the whole. But yeah, I just wanted to give a quick update on how everything was going, and we should be back to shooting again, hopefully soon. I know I've said that like 100 times, and I've just never gotten around to it. But hopefully we'll get back into the swing of things, and get things done in a more reasonable time frame. It's been a bit, and it's been a bit of a process, and it's been a bit hard to get everything done too. So it happens. You had any bad experiences in the move? I broke a 25-inch curved screen monitor for my computer, so that's dead. That was pretty bad. The move itself is obviously going to be stressful. We got here just in time for the service elevator to, like, give us about an hour and a half. They gave us a little bit more time. I think they gave us 45 minutes more time to get everything in. But by the end of it, I was just soaked. I was so tired. And we finally got everything moved in. And then I realized that I did not pack the bed slats for the new bedroom suite that we got. So those are still at home somewhere. If I ever received them in the first place, maybe it wasn't that I didn't pack them. Maybe it's that I just never had them in the first place. Let's see. I have a couple of mates living in Atlanta. It's a really nice place. It can be also a bit of a like, it can be kind of a bit of a not so nice place from time to time, depending on what streets you're on, and all of that. So it is advised, of course, to keep your doors locked and things like that, because crimes of opportunity happen here a lot. But I've not had any real bad experiences myself at all. Let's see. Better non-insane neighbors this time around, I hope. Yeah, actually, I haven't really even heard my neighbors, to be honest. I know I do have quiet hours, so, like, if I film far into the night, I'll probably hear from them. But other than that, like, it's not been too bad. There's no one that's been crazy. Most people have been pretty nice overall, which I know doesn't give me a whole lot of stories to tell, but it is something. And, that'll be okay. And the crazy neighbors eventually moved anyway. They completely destroyed the house that they lived in. Pardon me, still a bit tired. Before they left, and that was that was insane. But these are people that, like, legitimately, no exaggeration, were literally pissing on the floors, and just destroyed hardwood because they left like dog feces and urine everywhere. So yeah, so much so that it seeped into the baseboards, and like the whole flooring had to be ripped up. And they presumably did this with their kids. Like, I think they locked their kids up as well. So, like, their kids weren't allowed out of their rooms after, during certain times, and there was quite a bit of drug use, quite a bit of beatings. A lot of police being called because you can't hit each other. That's not good. So a lot of times the police were called. Domestic violence was common, but they're gone, and so am I. Real life horror movie stuff, kids too. I'm going to think happy thoughts now. Yeah, no kidding. Is just awful, really. I mean, just really, really awful. But I didn't know the full extent of what was going on until they left. Tide. It sounds like the worst thing ever. I'm pretty sure I live next to a drug kingpin. Not even kidding. That can happen, and they are crazy. So stay away from them. As someone from Glasgow, crime is a daily occurrence. So I guess I'm just subconsciously ignore. I subconsciously ignore all the crime when I visit Atlanta. I mean, there is crime. It's a big city, so crime is pretty usual. When is the MARTA fursuit ride? I am absolutely not going on MARTA in a fursuit. I would just have to burn the fursuit afterwards. It's pretty. MARTA's pretty awful. So, I mean, Uriel, you can come down and you can ride. I'll film it. But yeah, it's not bad though. Overall, I just have to find a way to put the TVs up and put my computer up on the wall, or one of the computers up on the wall, and that'll be good. The view's pretty good. They got a view of the park and Stone Mountain, and it's nice. Overall, I don't have a whole lot to complain about. I just don't have a set up yet, so like it's pretty barren. We put the fursuit heads up, and some of the other stuff up, but that's it. I don't know what else to put up behind me right now, because I don't really want to make more holes in the walls than I've already made today, which I've made 5. Trying to hang up stuff, and realized way too late that that my stud finder that I've got did not work exactly as planned. Turned out that the stud finder found metal studs, which weren't great, and not really sure what else to do. Yeah, mistakes were made. There are 5, albeit tiny holes. There are 5 holes, and it's pretty good. Not sure I necessarily like that, but that's okay. I can get some like stucco or something, and I can fix that probably. The fursuit heads are enough. I like the minimalistic look. Yes, I also like that look as well. It allows you to kind of concentrate on what's going on. Wow, new house. Yes, new house, and with it come new positives and new negatives. We have a lot of really cool stuff that we can do now, but we're also limited in the fact that we don't necessarily have a yard that's just ours. I can't let my cat just roam because she'll just roam through the halls, and my neighbors might feel differently about that. So they might not want that to happen. So probably not going to let that happen. But yeah. Am I late for the tour? No, you're not late for the tour. Rag, you could just come up and take the tour whenever you get time. I'm not really touring around the house. I'm just really focused, here. I mean, I can point the camera out the window, I guess, and you guys can see what my view is, but I mean, that's about it, really. It's still in the process of being put together, but a lot of stuff is put away, and that's good. But we got a lot that we got to get done still, and I still have to find the gainful employment, which will be super fun to do. I'm probably gonna start doing like a gaming channel for those people that are interested in that. I might do that. TWR, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Omnic, I believe I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, let me know. Omnic, how's it going? Let's see. Aiden, what games will you play? Well, that really depends on the audience. I can play horror games, but I am terrible with them. I have really terrible reactions to jump scares. Omnic, pronounced it correctly. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good as well. Yes, I'm doing really well. But I will probably be playing, whatever the audience wants me to play. I can play competitive games, and you can see me be terrible at those. Or I can play horror games, and you can see me completely nope out of a few games because I am sufficiently a coward when it comes to jump scares. Are there furry games? Well, I mean, in some cases there are games that involve anthropomorphic creatures, so we could probably do that. I could just live stream me playing World of Warcraft if you guys are interested in doing that. It's not super duper fun, but if you want to watch it, that's cool. Was Rivals of Aether is the best furry game. Okay. Spin played Firewatch and encouraged the character's descent into madness. Don't encourage him. I don't remember that I did that. Although Firewatch might be fun to go back and revisit. I don't remember encouraging the character's descent into madness. And all those videos are down now, so there's no evidence of that. But thinking about doing something like that might be fun. If that's something that you guys think you'd want to see me do, then we could maybe make something like that work out. How convenient that you do not remember. Yeah, it is a convenience. Final Fantasy 14. I played that once upon a time, but I don't think I was very good at it. I played the assassin after unlocking it, and I was kind of displeased that the assassin had like limited stealth, but that's okay. It's all right. Does a new house mean more videos? It does. New house and new life means more videos for everyone. So that is the idea. Hopefully, everyone will get more content from me that's not just me sitting and rambling in front of a camera. But for right now, with everything like it is, like I said, I have backlogged stuff. I have backlogged scripts that are ready to be shot. It's just getting all of this done. And it was, and I'm also making this live stream because there was one person, I guess, that, said that they didn't agree with me making live streams. And well, it's sort of my channel. And if you don't like it, you can go. Can we get a sneak peek of what the scripts are about? Yeah, I suppose I can look into we can look into the future and we can see what they're about. I just need to pull up my documents here. And let's see. We did that one. So one that I'm really interested in doing is challenges for content creators, because it's been kind of a thing, and I wanted to address that to people that are in the process of maybe making content or building their channel, and like, what is the biggest problem there? I had a few others. Did I already do? Yeah, I already did this one. Yeah, that one I already did. There's problems with those. Let's switch over to this one. Sometimes I forget where I've placed things. And let's see. Okie dokie. It's not there. Oh, that's why. That's why I can't see all of them. Because I didn't save them into that. I saved them into something else. 1 second. Let's see. Docs. There it is. Let's see. What was this one? Another one that I'm working on still is taking advice. That one's kind of interesting. Let's see. I've done logical fallacies. I've done. Let's see. This one. We did conspiracy theories already. What is this one? Let's see. I think that there's a lot. I think I did this one already. That's the problem with some of these scripts, is they all bleed in together as to like which ones I've done before, which ones I haven't. And I've saved them all over the place, which is great. Another one is on success. I'm thinking about doing one on success. That one is pretty lengthy already, and that one's actually already kind of done. Let's see, that one's actually not my script. That one is Rag's script. Just a quick aside: if you don't subscribe to Ragabash, you should. He's more informed on things than I am. Let's see. One that I don't think I actually ever did was outrage culture. I wanted to do something on outrage culture, and I wrote the script and immediately thought that this would be one of those self-fulfilling prophecies where, like, I say a bunch of stuff and a bunch of people get very angry, and then they just they try to cancel me because that's what outrage culture does. Is Instead of attacking the arguments, they seek to silence, which is just atrocious behavior, and it's intellectual cowardness to silence your opponent instead of responding to their arguments. If your argument is better, you should be able to respond to it. If you can't respond to it, then that usually means that you don't have a good counter for what they're saying. Does it mean that what they're saying is right? No, not necessarily. It just means that you personally don't have a counter for what they're saying. And the appropriate behavior is not to silence the other side because you don't like them. That's that's really, really childish. That's just screaming in someone's face instead of like having the debate. Or if you don't want to have the debate, you can just walk away from them. You don't have to respond. You don't have to give anyone your time. Not ever. That's up to you. But if you're going to give them your time, let's see. The live stream version of Outrage Culture video. No, we're not going to go all the way through it. It's just something that specifically is it's something that's a problem in every fandom and every group. And I make my opinions very well known. And realistically, having it done in a live setting is probably better because you can respond to people instead of just having a flame war in the comments. I can literally respond to you right now about like a problem that you might have with my argument. And then we can have discourse about it. And then we can go through and reach some sort of resolution. And you can see my face. You can see my temperament. You can see how I'm saying things because words don't give you a whole lot of context to how the person says them. And at least rather written words, I should say, clarify. So it's very difficult to get that inflection across in just text, right? And to try to get people to listen to you and understand your point of view. And it's good because, you know, I could be wrong about something. You could be wrong about something. You know, we both could be wrong about something and we could reach a better understanding about something like that, which I think is a good thing. This is why I like live streams. It's why I like doing these things because I get to talk to all of you, or at least all of you that choose to show up. You know, of course, I should probably start making these a weekly endeavor where there is like live stream Thursdays or, you know, something like that, you know, where it's a day where I can sit down and I can talk to you guys for like an hour or two about a given topic. And, you know, we can have a discussion about it. We can. And it should be pretty cool. At least I think so. But I'm happy to talk about something if you'd like to do that. We got about half an hour more left, depending on how the stream goes. So if you want to talk about like a hot button topic or something like that, put it down in the comments, put it in live chat. If you want to talk about something, you know, ask my opinion on something, please do. I'll be happy to share my opinion on it. Let's see. Chogies. Let's see. Do you and Artemis still hang out and do paw content? Well, I know that Artemis still does paw content on his channel from time to time. If you want to see that, please go over there. If you've not liked and subscribed to Artemis's channel, please go and do that. That's a good idea. We can call it streaming Saturdays if that works out time wise with you. That might be good. TRL, hey, how's it going? But yeah, well, he lives all the way in England, and I live, you know, in the U.S., in Georgia, in Atlanta. It's a pretty far stretch, so we don't get to hang out as much as we would like, but it's okay. What do you think about Trump? Well, in my personal opinion, I don't really care much for the guy. I'm not, I'm not going to say that, is he the worst thing that's ever happened to the U.S.? I don't know. I do know that, some of the stuff he says just it it hurts a bit, but I don't know. He's not my favorite guy. If that's what you mean. Am I going to be voting this election? Yes, I'm definitely going to be voting, and I suggest that you guys vote as well. Have you met Majira before? If so, what are your thoughts? I met the guy in passing. I doubt that he knew who I was or cared, for that matter. Seems like a nice enough guy. Just, the problem people have with people that have high standings in a community is they start to think that they're snooty. That's not really the case. People just have a limited amount of time. And if you're at a convention or something, you're probably going to want to spend it with your friends. So I thought he was okay, personally. Like, he seems nice enough. Do you think he'd be pro furry? I don't know that guy knows what a furry is, and I mean, if so, if every furry promised to vote for him, he'd definitely be pro furry, because he's pro anyone who's going to vote for him, or at least at the time, until he's done using you. Willie, hi, I'm new. Hi, that's cool. Subscribe to everyone who subbed to me. Yo, hey, how's it going? Let's see. But yeah, as far as Majira is concerned, he seems like a nice enough guy. Like, I think that people gave him flack for a bunch of things, and people are going to give, the higher up you get, the more recognized you get, the more flack you are going to get for anything you've ever said. I'm fully aware that if I reach that kind of level, that those guns will be pointed at me, and I'm okay with that. That's fine, because I stand by the things I've said. And, and if I am wrong about something, I am more than willing to cop to the fact that I was wrong about something or ill-informed on a matter. But I'm always willing to have civil discourse. It's why, again, I said this in the last one, but I will say it again, for anyone who cares. None of my videos, none of the comment sections are at all censored, at all. Not by me. Let's see. Tide Spin has conviction. Admirable. Yeah, I try to have conviction. Magpie. Hello, Spin. How are you? Pardon. How are you today? Or is it nighttime in the U.S.? It's actually still, still day. It's still daytime. For a while it's 5:50 here. So, yeah, we still got hours left in the day. But yeah, I try to stick to my convictions. Best I can do for you guys. How's things for you? I'm doing really well. Moved into a new apartment, do all these things, looking for jobs, that kind of things. Let's see. When I get my first suit, my first goal is to be the first furry dancer going to WOD, which I'm not sure what that is. I'm assuming it's some sort of dance competition. And second is to make sure everyone gets recognized instead of having high standards. I'm not sure what that is, and I'm not sure what you mean by having high standards. So you'll have to kind of walk me through that one so that I understand what you mean. You do seem especially happy today. Yeah, I'm fairly happy today. We're getting a lot more like forward momentum, which is nice. Let's see. I'm going to get a 12 gauge shotgun and come to your house and come in your girl, and you uh, uh, girl, you disgrace. I love your girls. Okay. Uh, that sounds exciting for you. But I think you'll find that a little difficult to do. Um, and threats like that will get you nowhere. They really won't. And you're not remotely terrifying to me. And so you may go. Anyway, despite that mild interruption, let's see. That was the funniest thing you have ever read. Yeah, I know, right? It's just a crazy, crazy person. But I mean, I guess they're welcome to try, but you know, like threatening violence and things like that, it's just going to get you in trouble, man. It's not worth it. Let's see. High standards, like if you don't have a fursuit that's popular, then I won't hang out with you, etc. Having high egos, like I'm above everyone. Yeah, that can be a problem for some people. Although I do think that as far as like, you know, a lot of people tend to pay attention to people with fursuits because, you know, it's a big investment in time and money and all the rest of that. So yeah, I can see that. But yeah, I mean, like just saying that you don't want to be, you know, you don't want to like denigrate other people. Well, that's good. You don't want to do that, right? But here's the problem with that is sometimes that your actions will be taken that way regardless, and even if you don't mean to be egotistical, then I don't know, man. Even if you don't mean to be egotistical, sometimes it comes off that way. Sometimes you're going to come off as being self-centered or because you didn't give that person the time of day, right? So you might want to try to give everyone the time of day, but you might not be able to, if you get what I mean, right? So let's see. But sometimes that happens. Let's see. I haven't watched many of your videos, but they make me really happy. Honestly, I haven't really seen someone as wholesome and as joy as you are, especially a fellow fur like that. Yeah, I try to be, you know, fairly family friendly, but I guess not. You know, let's see. And it's, he gave presents this time. You know, yeah, I don't really know what subbing is doing. Like, obviously trying to get a rise or something like that. But hey, yeah, okay, but like, I don't worry about people like that. I've seen too many of those people. Like, again, and I think I actually responded to that guy in the comments like once upon a time. And you know, I mean, I don't know why he seems to hate you're mad as shit right now, huh? Why are you mad? Why are you mad? What's upsetting to you? Let's talk this out. Let's go through the process. Do you like trains? I guess I like trains. While subbing is coming up with whatever it is that it's coming up with as reason for being angry at a random person on the internet. Let's see. We'll just answer other questions that are probably more worth my time, like whether or not I like trains. Let's see. He may be mad that he doesn't have a fursuit, but you know, I mean, not everyone wants one, I guess, and that's okay. And not everyone can afford one. They're expensive and they're a luxury item. Let's see. My girlfriend broke up with me, and plus my dog just died. So yeah, I'm pissed right now. Okay. Well, let's go through that. It sucks that your dog died. And it sucks that your girl broke up with you. And obviously those things can be heavily traumatic to an individual, and obviously, no one wants to go through that. And even though you don't personally like me, I don't want you to go through that. And that's okay. I disagree with taking it out on other people, though. I don't think that does anything for you. Um, that's that kind of thing can really happen. I mean, if what you're telling me is actually true. So, yeah. But I don't think you should take it out on other people, nor should you threaten other people's lives or, um, like make lewd, suggestive remarks about my girlfriend, which, by the way, she's more than capable of taking care of herself. She doesn't need me to defend her. Let's see. Yeah, I'm planning on having a really adorable Raichu fursuit that for like a dancing competition, I'm guessing. I would acknowledge all of my fans and show love to everyone. I may run into those who get too comfy, but I'll set some rules. And that can happen. You can try to do that. The problem is that some people don't respect boundaries, and you're going to run into some serious issues. But you should be doing this because you like to do it first and foremost. Obviously, you shouldn't be doing this to chase some sort of fame or some sort of clout. I do live streams because I enjoy doing live streams, and when I want to do videos, I do videos. It's all a matter of perspective, like it's what you want to do. But know that when you start gaining a following, and I have like a minor one, so and it's just what it is, right? And you're going to get people that want to come and they want to take some of your time, and you're going to want to give them your time, but you're not going to have all the time in the world. So you say you're at a convention and you're hanging out with your friends, and one of your fans comes up and they want to talk to you, and so you're going to give them your time. But say that fan tries to invite themselves along, or maybe they follow you, that's going to get really annoying really quick, right? And you don't want that to happen, right? So you're going to have to set some rules, but also if you set those rules a little too hard, then you're going to be seen as the bad guy. You're going to be seen as arrogant and condescending, that you don't have time for your fans. And here's where you can see where the problem starts to arise. Let's see, 1 second. During the virus, I can't go to the gym. That's how I take out my anger. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just hella pissed. Yeah, dude, don't worry about it. Just remember, that all that anger that you're reflecting out is just like you're mad at the situation, you're angry at the situation, and you'd like to be at the gym and you'd like to go and just work that out. And I can understand that. I totally can. Just remember that, that's not going to be an okay thing to do. And, I just suggest that let's try to find something positive that we can work towards. Take that energy and work towards something positive. Throw yourself into your work, or if you're trying to find a new job, throw yourself into finding the best possible job, and and like really showing that person that dumped you like what they lost. So use that as fuel, but don't be violent towards people, because it doesn't get you anything. It only reflects back at you. So you shouldn't do that. You should be pushing forward with that. Is 18 still a minor age? 18 is not a minor in the US. You are legally considered an adult, at least for the US. Let's see. Of course, I dance because it's my passion. I want to show my passion to others. Great, that's a good thing. I could care less about the fame and fortune. Well, the fortune definitely probably not going to make a lot of money for fursuit dance competitions. So that's good. As long as I'm doing what I love, and that's the best thing that you can do. Do what you love because you love to do it. Do not do it to chase fame. it is nice to see the numbers grow. And yes, I care about my numbers. I said this last time and I will say it again. I care about my numbers. I care about having high numbers because it's a metric that shows me my success of entertaining you guys. So the more people that sub to me, the more I know that I'm doing the right thing, that I have a product that people want. And to say that I don't care about them is to say I don't care about the individuals who bothered to hit the subscribe button. So that's something to keep in mind. You don't need a huge following or anything like that to be happy with yourself. That's true, but you should be thankful to your following if you've got one, because they're the ones who put you there. So remember, the people that like you, you should take time for them. And I take time for anyone who wants to talk to me at a convention. I will take time if I'm walking with my friends. I will take time to talk to you. And unless I am absolutely spent on time, if I'm rushing to get to some place like a panel, something like that, then sorry, I'm very sorry, but I've got to get that. Cat in the background, yes, she goes wherever she pleases. I have no control over her. But yeah. But I genuinely hope that you find something that you're passionate about, and I hope that you are able to realize your dream. Folks say, I don't care about my numbers. However, they ask you to retweet their posts, subscribe to them, very hypocritical. People say they don't care about their numbers, but realistically, they do. Everyone cares about their numbers. And yeah, I want you to like, subscribe, comment, retweet, share all of my stuff. You know why? Because I'm doing this for entertainment value, and also I want to be successful at it. I don't play a game not to win. That's dumb. Why would I do that? Magpie, what do you do to be happy, Spin? What makes you happy? What makes me happy is listening to music and sitting in the garden, a nice cup of tea. What about you? No, that's a good way of being happy. Depending on the type of tea, could be great. Depending. But video games, watching YouTube, skating, things like that. For those of you that don't know, I do figure skating from time to time, and that's kind of a source of zen for me, and I like that. I think everyone has to find their own happiness. Yes, that's very true. Everyone should find their own happiness. Everyone should find something that brings them joy, and they should find something that they can pursue that ultimately builds self-satisfaction. And there's a lot in there. There's a lot of it took a long time for me to find something that made me happy, just because it was me. Tiberius, I'm curious, do you play guitar at all, Spin? No, I'm terrible at it. You look like the type of person who would. I may look like that type of person, but I am not good at instruments at all. I would like to be. I particularly like the violin. I think the violin is really cool. Like, if done well, it's really cool. It can be very haunting. If you push too hard or not make any progress, what would you do? Pushing too hard leads to burnout. Burnout is really awful. You have to take steps back from things. If you're not making progress one way, you have to start thinking about things in a different light. You have to start rearranging how you're pushing, because you can be pushing against the wall, and of course you're not going to make it, because it's just an immovable object there. So you got to find a way around. So like that's what you should really be looking for, is a way to move around that wall. And it could be that it's a plateau, and maybe you push that block as far as you can, and you need to use it to climb up to the next ledge, and just go further from there. That's just something that happens. People plateau all the time with things, and it's frustrating. It can be so irritating to plateau and think, what am I doing wrong? Why am I not making any more progress? And sometimes you just have to bull ahead, and other times you have to rethink your strategy, because maybe that's not the exact direction you need to take it one step further. You should learn to play the odomatone. I don't know what that is, but I'll look it up. Let's look up that, because I've got the ability to do that. Odomatone. Well, that came up pretty quickly. Oh, one of those. Yeah. I didn't know that's what that was called. Huh. That looks funny. Maybe. As someone who owns a sitar, I think that that's another one that's worthy of learning. Any yes, them. I'm some white ass kid who happens to own a sitar. That's no problem there. Just like, if you like playing the sitar, play the sitar, man. If you're good at it, awesome. Do it. Do you like rock, pop, hip hop, or country? I like rock, pop, hip hop, but not country. I'm not a big country music fan. It takes a very special song to make me like it. It's just not something that I really grew up really liking a whole lot of. Let's see. Echo. Hi, I just joined the stream. Where'd you move to? I moved to Atlanta. I was in Tennessee, and Knoxville, and now I am in Atlanta. So, good times. But yes, I've been doing this for about 50 something minutes now. Let's see. Go to the Georgia Aquarium in Atlanta. I've been. It's nice. Let's see. Okay, well, we have a few more minutes. Would you try to make your own fursuit sometime? Probably not. I'm not good at making things or playing music. I think my neighbors are like they're hammering something. Cadillac or Tesla? It depends on the vehicle that I need. I like Tesla. I just don't think the infrastructure is quite there yet to make it viable for me to purchase one. How much do you pay for your current recent fursuit, partial suit? I've got two. This one, I think it was the partial was like 11, and then I think I paid another 1,000 something to get the bodysuit, and my other one, that one is spin, obviously, and the other one, switch, is about 5,000 or so, maybe a little more. So that's about how much I paid for that one. That one obviously is not mine. Whew. Which FurCon would you like to go when the pandemic ends? All of them. all of them, since I had to miss so many. I want to go to as many of them as I possibly can, and hopefully a lot of you guys will be there, and hopefully you'll come up and say hi and validate my existence by being like, "Hey, Spin," and then just walking away. Um, you know, that's the appropriate level of excitement that you should have for seeing me. It's just a hey. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Oh man, nose is itchy. I live beside one of the biggest fur cons in the Rosemont Con, so that's MFF. I'm almost certain. I've been to that one twice. It's the hallway is awful, man. That hallway kills. Rags knows what I'm talking about. He was there. He was there with us. Yeah, we all suffered greatly at the hands of the hallway. Favorite Marvel character? I'd say Gambit from the X-Men. It's probably one of my favorite Marvel characters. I just liked him. Just kind of funny. When did you visit your first con? First convention ever? Like, no matter what it was, or first furry convention? Because the first time I cosplayed, I think I was like 18 or so, maybe 17. And that was Anime Boston. And that was like 2004, maybe. And I only started doing furry conventions like maybe 2016, 2017, something like that. Well, actually, 2018. Actually, yes. 2018 was the very first one. It was this one. This, let's see. You look anxious. I'm not. I just do that. I'm standing a lot, so I just shift my weight. But what if your movie series? Mine is Lord of the Rings. What is your movie series? All right. Movie series. I don't know. I really liked. I guess Harry Potter was a really great series. I liked it. I liked Lord of the Rings as well, but it's a little bit of both. Funniest incident or story as a furry. My first time at a convention at this one, I got this boy here. We continue to move back and forth. I got this boy here, and I was wearing him for the first time ever. First time, and I guess it's not really funny, but I guess it kind of is. My first time out, I had someone come up and grope me. They said, "Oh, you're a pretty boy, aren't you?" And they groped me in the ass, which is really, really uncomfortable. And then they just walked away. I never got the guy's name. He didn't introduce himself or anything. He just wanted a hug, and then he left. He wanted a hug and then a little bit more, but then he left. No drink, no dinner, nothing. Not even I'm just left standing there just going, "Call me?" I don't know. Ever watch Beastars? Yes, I have watched Beastars. Really good. Who's your favorite character, and what do you think is going to happen in the second season of the anime? I do like Beastars. The only character that's coming to mind right now is the main character, Legoshi. But yeah. I mean, either my upstairs neighbors are either improving on their house or they're having sex. But at intermittent times. Sexual assault. Yeah, yeah. It's always good to have that as your opening experience to a convention, but I shrugged it off because, like, I thought, it's okay. It's not a big deal. Um, I'm not hyper offended or something by it. I'm just going to let it go and move on, I guess. Nothing very serious happened. But yes, like what I should have done was probably go to con staff and make sure that didn't happen again. This has happened at like 2 specific times, and I think the person involved was rather drunk. Not that that's an excuse, but I should have gone to con staff about it, but I just never did. Let's see. Could have been worse. Definitely could have been. Tall good boy. Yeah. I love Jack too. Yeah, it's. I've just not been high into a lot of that. I've been watching a lot of One Piece, so that's been interesting. And I've been rewatching Yuri on Ice, which because I skate, like I'm gonna watch Yuri on Ice. So that's a good one. Anyway, I think that's about all the time we've got. So I'm gonna just basically have you guys the last little bit, even though we have been just going back and forth with Q&A, for the next, I don't know, let's say 5 minutes or so. You're free to ask whatever questions you want, and I'll answer them as honestly as I possibly can. You have 5 minutes starting now. Who is your favorite musical artist? My personal favorite is Slick Rick or Kurt Cambion. I'm sorry, Kurt Cobain. My God. My favorite musical artist. I don't really have a favorite. I like Daft Punk a lot. So I'd say them. Where'd you get that cool shirt and tank top? This is from Silo. That's like, I think PSYLO. It's an English-based company. A Johnson, hey, how's it going? We're just doing the last 5 minutes of the stream and all that. Let's see. Have you researched more into jelly and jam and better decision which you prefer? No, I have not, unfortunately. I'm still thinking jelly is probably going to be it, though, for me. Did you name your fursuits for Sona? I guess yes, I did. I named all of mine myself. I didn't buy any of mine with names attached. Any games you're looking forward to? This new Zoids game that might be interesting. Could be kind of interesting to play. PlayStation or Xbox, both, and PC as well. It's got to be a hammer. So, any other questions, comments, concerns, worries, whatnot? This is your best opportunity to get a quick answer from me to the best of my ability, because I will be trying to look for them. Okay, I think the bigger question is PS5 or Series X. I'll probably be getting both. What's your favorite game series? Mine is Red Dead Redemption. I like most of the Final Fantasy series, but probably the one that I played the absolute most is like, I think either Jet Set Radio, because I played Jet Set Radio Future Into the Ground, the Zelda series, and maybe the Blood Omen series. I really liked those a lot. 70 degrees in. Okay. How are you doing right now amidst the pandemic? I'm doing great. I try to keep myself as safe as possible, do everything the right way, wear my mask, all that stuff. Let's see. was the initial idea behind the Spin character. Spin is a nihilist, as I am basically a nihilist. Is that a bear pride flag in the back? This one over here? No, this is the Anthrocon flag. Any idea who killed Tim in the beginning of Beastars? Take your time and try to guess. No. No, I don't know. I don't know, and I'm not willing to guess. Let's see. Have you played Dragon Quest 11? Really good game to play. I haven't. Maybe I'll look into it. Okay. Oh man, it has been a day. I haven't even done anything. I really haven't. Man. Okay. Any last questions before we sign everything off and I mercifully get food? Can't wait for FF16. Yeah, could be good. Theory. I think Bill killed Term. Yeah, maybe. We have beginning of the anime has an interest in herbivore meat. Maybe so. I personally really dislike Beastars, but you do you, man. And that's fine. Not everyone has to like the exact same things. That's okay. You don't have to. And it is our differences that make us interesting, not our similarities. Okay, guys, I think that's about it. I think that's about it for time. So that's going to be all I do for right now. But now that I know how to set this place up for filming, I think I'm going to have to change these lights around because, good God, they're giving me a migraine. Hopefully, I can get something done for you guys now that I'm here. All right. So thank you guys so much for coming. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't already, remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, all of that stuff to your friends. Tell them how awesome I am. That way my dominance can be supreme. We're trying to reach 5K, I guess. I don't know. Something. It's the next number up. So we'll work on that and all the rest of that. And again, thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Normally, again, I would have some sort of words to leave you with. Maybe something like, I don't know. You know what? I don't have anything ready, so I'm not going to leave you with anything. Just contemplate your existence and how awesome it is to be alive. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. And have a good day. All right. Bye.